and it takes a bad bounce back, and it kicks out at the 38-yard line. A short punt there, close to probably about 20 yards, wasn't it? And the Tazewell sideline pumped up as the offense will have the ball here. All the momentum, 8:59 to go here in the fourth period. 37-30, Cats leading, but leading by a narrow margin.
Still plenty of time here. Let's see what the Virginia High defense do, if they can rise to the occasion.
Let's see what package they come out with. Are they going to go back to their quarterback? He's made a couple of good plays this half. Of course, he had the touchdown in the first half, but they're going to go back to that wildcat look with the wide receiver as we have a whistle. I don't think the play clock ever got started. Never got going.
So the reset going to get that's exactly what happened. Going to get that clock going now. Back judge moves in over the ball, and we're ready.
First down, Tazewell. They'll start in the shotgun, putting Josiah Jordan in motion. They'll give the jet sweep off to the right side. He's got a lane, spins loose of one tackle. He's brought down a gain of 11 and a first down for Tazewell. 8:50 to go, and Tazewell up near midfield. They trail by 7 here in the fourth quarter.
That Virginia High defense is definitely winded. And with these quick runners in Chancellor Harris, Josiah Jordan, I mean, Bearcats have been doing a lot of chasing so far here in this fourth quarter.
An athletic Tazewell team. They're putting their athletes on the field in the main positions, 2 quarterback and a running back. They've went ahead and put a wide receiver in. Now they've got the running back Harris in at running back. Jordan going in motion. He's the top receiver. They'll fake the jet sweep this time. Going outside is Harris. Gets a block. He's brought down by Austin Davidson along with Isaiah Rife, I believe, on the tackle, and it's a first down, a gain of close to 20 on the play. All the momentum with the green and white.
Yeah, Bearcats with their hands on their hips. Hunter Wright moving a little slow back there as he gets in his secondary position. He's got a bit of a limp, and probably a good call here. Virginia High going to take a timeout, and they need it in a big way. That'll be their first timeout here in the second half.
Crowd coming alive here at Bulldog Stadium. They have all the momentum and the ball in Bearcat territory with 8:29 to go in the fourth period, only trailing 37-30. Welcome to Bearcat Radio, Travis.
Yeah, this has been it's been a game for sure. Virginia High dumping out to that big lead. And so far in this second half, pretty much been, we really didn't have any action in the third quarter, but Virginia High, costly mistakes on offense. They've given the ball back to Tazewell. We've turned it over twice. These penalties, 8 penalties. Penalties at the most inopportune time. I'm not going to say it's a discipline issue. It's definitely not that.
The early season.
Yeah, it's just some things, right? Yep. So
it hasn't been the same Bearcat team since that interception late in the first half.
It's not necessarily that it's been sloppy, but those penalties have certainly come at costly times.
Tazewell on the field. They're ready to go. The Cats scrambling to get back defensively here out of the timeout, the first of the half by the Bearcats. Again, we're back with 8.5 minutes left in the ball game, 37-30. Bearcats leading it. It's been all Tazewell, though, here at the latter part of the second quarter and through the third. 4 wide and a false start by Tazewell. So timeout worked out a bit for the Bearcats as it'll go as a 5-yard penalty. That'll set them back first down and 15. That'll push them back to around the 40-yard line.
The coaching staff for Tazewell cannot be happy from that. They rushed out of the timeout, got on the line, trying to catch Virginia High sleeping a little bit.
It's almost a hindrance, though, to be on the line. Those linemen were setting, Bearcats were still in the huddle. It's a long time to hold your water, as they say.
Yeah, they didn't do it. They jumped pre-snap. So
Bearcats will switch at the line of scrimmage. Dingus swap it out with John Malumba from right to left. Malumba is your right end now as they'll put a man in motion. That's Nunley.
3 seconds on the play clock.
Snap off with 1 second left, and a nice play, tackle for a loss for the Bearcats.
That was Cooper Gobble getting in there. I think Tazewell outsmarted themselves on that one. They were trying a lot of shifting, a lot of guys in motion there. Virginia High just held their poise. They were ready. The snap clock got down to 1 second.
A loss on the play of 7 yards. A great play by Cooper Gobble, and it's second down and long. 2nd and 21 from the 26 of Virginia High. 3 down linemen on the defense for the Cats. Second down, they'll put a man in motion. Shotgun again for the wide receiver at quarterback, Jordan. The Cats close down again, and I believe Jalen Dingus, the first to show up to the party there. A short gain of maybe 2, and it'll bring up third down, and a long third down for Tazewell. And you're hitting that point, 7.5. You've got to get either enough here to want to go for it on fourth down, or you take your loss, punt it, and try to get a stop. I mean, if you throw an incompletion here, which I think they're going to keep it on the ground.
Oh, I think they will. Yeah, I think they'll keep it on the ground.
They're going to call timeout. Actually, I don't know if that's the wisest decision either, when you have Aaron Rose on the other side who can run the football. So the Bearcats tightened down defensively here in the fourth period when they needed to, because they were already down to the 36-yard line. The false start out of the timeout, a well-timed timeout by Coach Chris.
Yeah, Coach Chris, that excellent call there. He knew his guys were getting a little bit tired. You had all the telltale signs that you hear people talk about, hands on the hips, holding the face mask. Good call by the coaching staff over there for Virginia High. They take the timeout. Tazewell, again, they out-thought themselves a little bit. They come running out there following the timeout, lined up. They get a procedure penalty. Okay, then we're going to get the big sack. So they've got themselves in a bit of a pickle.
So third down, and let's see what Tazewell has in store for third down and 19. They're at the 44-yard line. They're going to have to get it to the 25 to get the first down. Bearcat defense is already out on the field. They're going to put Shannon Clegg at nose guard, New Jersey in, as they'll have the edge rushers, John Malumba and Jalen Dingus. We'll see if we can get a little pressure. They bring out Jameer Blevins at quarterback for this third down and 19, so you expect a pass. They'll give a little room on the edges. Blevins drops back, throws a perfect spiral down the field. Bazell in coverage, and a great play knocking it away. Nearly had the interception in the process, but it'll bring up fourth down and 19, so they went for it all there.
Yeah, Josiah Jordan was the intended receiver, and he had to turn into the defensive back there as Turin Bazell had a real chance to pick that ball off. Fourth down. Okay, looks like what are we going to do here with Tazewell? Looks like they're going to
punt it away. The Bearcats a little wary of what's going to happen. Lining up man-to-man on the edges.
Yeah, that's Jaden Taylor, a running back there into punt. So let's see.
They nearly get to the football, but not quite, and a flag as they ran into the punter. And it's down inside the 5-yard line, but it looks like with the running into the punter.
I think it's going to be the 5-yard variety. Let's see. I don't know. His leg was still in the air. Look at the trainers and the coaching staff going out there telling him to stay down. He may be injured. Let's see what the call is going to be.
Jaden Taylor was trying to boot it off. He got ran into. He cannot. They're talking. Jamie Harris is talking about.
It's 5-yard running.
So the 5-yard running into the variety. So you decline that and take it down here inside the 5. It'll be Bearcat. They downed it inside the 5-yard line.
Yeah, I believe if I was Tazewell, you certainly want to decline that penalty and pin them deep. The coaching staff of Tazewell still arguing for the 15-yard variety and automatic first down.
Bearcats 37-30 leading. It's Virginia High football, but we're still awaiting the decision by Tazewell there. Running into the punter is what it will be, not roughing the punter, just running into the punter. It's just a 5-yard penalty. They'll decline, or maybe can they add that to the end, or can they?
No.
It's not like college.
Right.
Okay, so that will be Bearcat
Oh, yeah,
football.
they are. Okay, yeah, they are going to mark it off. So it's a half a distance to the goal penalty. Okay.
So they're going to be – Virginia High offense is going to be backed up near the 2 to 3 yard line, their own 2 or 3. You might have – as far as for them, they might be better off doing that.
Yeah, that's just as good.
With the snap difficulties that the Bearcats have had. So the Bearcats are backed up into their own end zone down to the, I'm going to say, the 3 or 4 yard line as Jamie Lathrop's in the shotgun. His feet are in the end zone by about 2 or 3 yards. So they're down to like the 2 yard line. They got to get to the 12 to get the first. Lathrop with 15 showing on the play clock. 2 wide to the right, and here's where it gets really tricky here when you're in the shotgun and you're not a team that wants to line up in the eye. 6 seconds, Lathrop's going to have to call a timeout, and Coach Christ and the Cats burn their second down there inside the 2 yard line, and that's a disappointing timeout to have to call because we had just called the one earlier. We had plenty of time between that punt to get what we were going to do.
The whole time the penalty's being deciphered out there. Should have known what was going on, but that is one of the things that with this RPO and the speed option that they run, they're going to line up, and then they got to look to the sideline to get the play, and then Jamie's got to get it barked out to everybody. So there's a lot going on there.
Plus, maybe that late change where we thought we was going to have the ball on the 7 or 8 yard line, we end up back at the 2 yard line after the penalty.
Yeah, after they assessed the half the distance to the goal.
Jamie's standing where the L is in Bulldog.
Let's go back to that penalty on the punt. It was clearly just a running into the kicker. The Tazewell coaching staff, of course, arguing for a roughing, but the Virginia High guys, they just kind of bounced into him. There wasn't even really any effort to try to.
All right, you want to win on the road in the Southwest District this year. You're going to have it tough over here at Tazewell, I'll tell you.
Yeah, it's loud. This crowd's coming
alive. In their own end zone, the catch from the 2 yard line.
Still 7 minutes left in this fourth quarter.
First down, a high snap. Lathrop able to fish it down, and a good run out of trouble there, up past the 5, up near the 6 or 7 yard line. A good carry there.
I think that was Michael Bradley on the carry.
Actually, just a short. How many we get? 3, 4? It felt like a lot. Well, we were about 4 yards deep.
I mean, you had the snap over your head all the way back in the end. We're going to have a injury timeout here for Virginia High.
Dante Harris coming off. So 4 yards on the carry there by Michael Bradley.
Big Dante Harris, that's one of your senior leaders there at left guard.
That was Michael's 4th carry. All 4 of his carries have been 4 yards or longer tonight.
Pretty good average.
Second down and 6 for the Cats. 6:40 to go, fourth period. We lead by 7. Here's Aaron Rose over to the right side, diving forward for a first down. And that's a big first for the Bearcats. Gets them up near the 15-yard line, and that'll move the sticks for a pivotal BSN Sports first down.
We got an injured Bearcat still down on the play, however.
Not getting a good look at who it might be. Austin Davidson. I believe it's a wide receiver. Davidson came in late, but there is a player still down for Virginia High at midfield. It appears to be cramping. Randy Hodge, the trainer, longtime trainer for Virginia High, almost a living legend in Bristol, out to check on him. He's a Tennessee fan, though, so we don't give him too much credit. So hopefully it's just a cramping up.
So just a legend in his own mind, then, if he's a ball fan.
Yeah, you haven't met him yet, but you could already sort of get a judge of a Tennessee fan. So we're at crunch time here, 1st and 10. Bearcats after the big run there by Aaron Rose up the middle, and really right now it's about getting out of here. It feels like that right now. It's like an escape game right now for the Bearcats, up 37-30.
They got a big first down here, another BSN Sports first down. BSN, the nation's largest distributor of sporting goods and the official outfitter of Virginia High School athletics.
And that actually was Aaron Rose, who was cramping up and leaves the field right there after the timeout. He'll have to. He stormed forward for 7 yards. So 12 yards for the Bearcats when they were backed up. Gets them out of the shadows of their own goalpost out to the 14-yard line. It's hard to see down on that side of the field. We haven't been down there a lot today. We're on the far side of this press box, and our view is a little impeded as they'll try to hand off right side. A good move by Bradley. He jumps over one tackle, then is spun around, and it looks like he'll go down right at the line of scrimmage. They won't move the sticks. It's second down. And maybe got a yard. It's second down and 9, I believe.
Fans, we just want to take another moment to thank our game sponsor, Sesco Group. Jason Stevens, Bearcat alumni with Sesco Group Insurance. You can reach him at 276-644-9130. Sesco, offering the right policy with great rates.
So the Bearcats are going to go back with Aaron Rose, so he must have just been cramping up. They've got him back out on the field, second down and 9 from their own 15-yard line. 5:40 to go here in the fourth period. We lead by 7 over Tazewell. Snap will hand off straight up the middle, Michael Bradley, and it's another short gain. Only about 2, maybe a yard. They'll give him 2. It's third down at 7.
Well, if you're Virginia High here, do you look to go into the air or still just keep it on the ground and maybe try to punt it? I mean, you're deep in your own end. Even a punt from here would give the ball back to Tazewell around midfield.
Lathrop and Bradley to his left, Rose to his right. Just 3 wide receivers in this set. The Cats will snap, hand off left side. This is Michael Bradley breaking a tackle, and he's up short of the first down, though. He got maybe 3 or 4 on the carry.
Actually, that was Aaron Rose, I believe.
Was it Aaron? Yep. Off to the right. Yeah, that's right. So Aaron on the carry, and it'll bring up a fourth down and a long 3 for the Bearcats. 21-yard line is where the ball's at, their own 21, and the Bearcats will have to punt it away to Tazewell with 4:33 to go here in regulation as the Bearcats lead 37-30. And the dangerous return man, Chancellor Harris, the coach's son, with his cleats on the 50-yard line.